All right, guys. So we have had a pretty good return week with our, kind of slow month we had last month. So we're getting back on track with everything that we need to do. I've noticed that a lot of people are doing some recruiting and everything, and I've gotten a few questions on how to do the recruiting system uh, with the Discord. So it's not required to have the Discord to be part of the club. You just really need the Discord if you want to be a table member above all. Um, and you really want to be in a chapter. Otherwise, you'll be patched in as a nomad, which really just means you can't sponsor, you can't hold a table spot, and you can't vote, but you're still a member of the club. So that's just one of those. It's for member people who can't play often, and people just really not interested in, a table spot. They're just trying to be a part of the club type thing. Um, when you do have somebody interested in being in the Discord, not everyone can invite people to the Discord. We've had issues with that in the past of having a new person invite like 30 randos to our Discord, so only specific people can invite to the Discord. So if you're interested in being a recruiter, I'll set you up so you can do that. Uh, but I mostly want to make sure that the people who are doing that are table members and people who have, earned the trust to be able to do that kind of stuff. Um, Whenever you get somebody that you haven't verified if they're 18 or not, make sure to add them to our hang around PSN before you add them to the main one. Just so if it turns out that they're like a 13-year-old kid, they don't raid our PSN with all their friends. So that one's happened to us before, so that's we learned the hard way on that one. Uh, and then when it comes to the sponsors, we have had a few people ask if they can, be sponsored by this person, that person. Make sure to whenever you do take a sponsor, that you put their name in the sponsors list in the Discord. So that way, if anybody has an issue with, your prospects not following the bylaws or something, they can come tell you and you can talk to them. Uh, that's the main point of that, so everyone knows who's sponsoring who. Um, Anybody have anything to say on anything I've said so far?
No.
No. Um, we are thinking of having a vote for a new system. I'm gonna go ahead and get everybody's say on this tonight, and we'll probably implement it here soon. But we've had issues with after somebody makes full patch, they just kind of vanish after they make their full patch, and then we don't really see them again. And then we give them a table spot or maybe put them in a chapter, and then it's well now we got to vote on making them nomad later. So I'm thinking that maybe what we should do is add an extra 2 weeks as nomads. You do 2 weeks as prospect and you do 2 weeks as nomad, and have it to where after your 2 weeks as nomad, you can get voted into a chapter. So, especially after we reopen Del Perro, you can get voted into the chapter that decides they want to have you. And if you don't, then you just remain a nomad. So that way we're not having to go back and forth between chapters and nomads with people who just, aren't going to put in the effort. Like I said, it's being a nomad doesn't mean you're not going to be part of the member, just a member of the club. It just means that you're not super active. It's not a big deal or anything like that. Um, so thinking that we should probably implement that. Wilson, your say on that?
I'd say it's a good idea. Again, just to reiterate that nomad isn't a demotional, that people view it as a punishment. It's basically just for us to know who we can look at when we go for management, people to help out with certain things. Like it's more for me and Coda to track who's who than it is for like respect and ranking. Like it's still a full patch. You're still a member. Like It's all good. I don't want people thinking that it's some big negative thing. I think having everyone do a nomad ship, whether 2 weeks or however long we decide on it, is a good idea and help get people normalized with it.
All right, Crash, you say?
Yeah, I'm with it. I like that. So I agree with that. That we can really fill up these well and see what we hit on. Whatever the case is.
All right, Bams.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good idea to kind of filter out the people who are really dedicated and want to be part of the club, rather than those individuals who just kind of want to come in here and earn a patch and um, not really put forth the effort. So I like the idea.
All right, Zozo.
I'm done with this one.
All right, Tyke.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Oh, sorry, Zozo. Didn't hear that last bit.
Oh, he was just being a bitch. But yeah, I'm
All
good with it. Go. Yeah, that's cool.
right, so that passes. We're gonna implement an extra 2 weeks as Nomad. If we decide we want to enhance it, make it longer later, because we decide we need a little bit longer to see what people are about, we can talk about that later. But for now, we'll set it at 2 weeks. So 2 weeks Prospect, 2 weeks Nomad. Um, There are two big updates I've heard recently. One is that GTA 6 might be releasing around October next year. So if that's actually true, that's actually our 2 year anniversary next year. So that kind of seems like perfect timing. Uh, so if that's true, that'll be awesome. I'm also hearing about the 5M coming to PlayStation, to us, to GTA 5. I thought they were just going to bring that in the 6, but I'm hearing a lot of people talking about them bringing it over here to 5. So um, once that comes in, I think that's really the time we should really focus on doing that role playing crew idea, role playing chapter idea, because that might help us out in that field, because that will bring role playing to PS5 in a big manner. Uh, and then also, well, does anybody have anything to say on anything I've said so far first?
Nah, brother, you're good.
Go ahead, Crash. Uh, and then the one other final thing, oh, two more things. The Orcish Outlet, that little show we've been trying to do, we're still trying to get that going. So if anybody's wanting to help out with that, anybody has any ideas, the main idea of it, it's mostly just a podcast and kind of just a hangout video thing where we just posted us, you know, just sitting around talking, not really church, but just us effing around. So if anybody has any ideas for fun things we could do for that, mostly just to get more members in and stuff like that, maybe share it on YouTube to get more views on our YouTube channel to help with memberships. Um, Other thing is the future plan for Del Perro. We are going to try to get Del Perro reopened as soon as possible. And from what it sounds like, it looks like Wilson and Rogue are going to be taking over Del Perro and leading that. So when they go over there, I'll be bringing Bams up as my VP and Crash up as my Sergeant at Arms, because I believe Tyke will be going back to Del Perro, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. It's up to him. But I know Wilson
What'd you say,
wants him
Coda?
to come back. Tyke coming back to Del Perro with you.
Oh yeah, if he wants to, at the end of the day, I'd love to have him back.
Yeah, I'm definitely going back.
Yeah. So yeah, when that
Oh,
happens, I'll be bringing
I get to keep my
Crash up
racist.
as.
Yes.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's my racist.
So when that happens, I'll be bringing Crash up as my sergeant at arms and Bams up as my VP. So that way, they've definitely earned it. We just need to fill out the rest of the tables from there. I'd say have at least 4 or 5 members on each table, at least, to keep them open. So,
I would say
um,
5. You have to have
5.
5 members at a table to open a new chapter.
Yeah, that seems fair. So that is all I've had to say. Anything else? Anyone else have anything to say?
Yeah, I have a question.
What's up?
Why is Rogue always in a party by himself?
Is he in a party by himself right now?
I think it's his nephew. His nephew
Oh.
plays on his account a lot.
Why are none of you guys sitting down wearing green masks?
What was that?
What was the question, bro? Where's their masks?
Only prospects wear masks. We don't.
Yeah. Only prospects wear the
That's for
masks.
hazing.
Yeah.
That way we know you're new and not a full member.
Now, once you get made full patch, you don't have to wear the mask anymore. That's just a temporary thing.
Sorry, buddy. I just ranked myself up to president.
Takes a lot. Yeah, takes a long time for that one, man. All right, so that is everything I had so far. Like I said, anybody else have anything else to say?
Just so you know, my Venmo is Joe Olin17. If you want to send me my birthday money now.
Today is Wilson's birthday, so we will actually be celebrating his birthday as our event today. So happy 24th, Wilson.
Appreciate it, homie. I'm an old man now. I bitch about young people and taxes.
Alright, let's go find out where we can fuck some people up in this public lobby, I guess, for Wilson's birthday. In the name of Wilson!